good. Yeah, you may be forgiven to think that I have a railway building fetish. But I just thought I'd make this quick little video about lighting buildings, the ones that I'm making anyway. So what we're in the middle of is a station building, which is a scalescenes station building, and it is an island platform station building. That consists of two buildings like that. You see those all right, Harry?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. And what I haven't built yet is the toilet. The toilet on the end. Got to have the toilet on the end. All right. So I haven't done the toilet yet, but we've got to the point now where we have to start thinking about putting the lights in. Because if we go beyond this point, it's going to be more difficult. So we have the roof, a part of the roof anyway, which we started building, which will go on top of the two platform buildings that we've already done. They'll be glued on top of that. So if we want lights in it, we've got to somehow, if we want them coming from on top, which always looks best of course, you can have them coming up through the floor if you want, but I've never seen a light coming up through the floor. So we'll have them coming down through the ceiling. On a normal house, plenty of room in the roof, in the loft, isn't it, for the wires and the light to go through. But this one is a fairly shallow build. You can see that the other bits that are going to go on there, that will go on this side, whoops, like so. That will go there, that will go there. Okay, so by the time we've stuck those on, we won't have access to the ceiling. So we take those off, not ready to stick on yet. Okay. And we'll shove the LEDs through the ceiling. Right, the LEDs which I'm using are these little things here. They're 12 volt. There's a little resistance there, so I can use them on 12 volts. And the thing to do before we stick them in is obviously to test them. Now this black bit here isn't very flexible, so on these, because we've not got much headroom, we've got to put them in at an angle into the loft, as it were. Okay, so they stick through the loft at an angle, and then we can take the wires back down. I'll show you how we do that in a minute. Hide them inside the building, and then through the bottom of the platform to underneath the baseboard. Right, okay, now these LEDs, I did quickly go through them with you before, didn't I? These are the ones which I'm using for the building, and these here, these little green ones, can you see those? You got those on?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of them there. Okay, they're the ones that I'll be using for the actual station platform. So we have two of those, plus we'll light this up, okay? But we won't light, we'll leave those till later. We won't light these up. Like Piccadilly Circus, we'll just have one in each. Alright? Now these only work if you put positive to positive and negative to negative. They don't work anyway, okay? So first off, these are red and black, so we got the positive and we got the negative. We know which is which there. If you're using one of these little transformers like I've got here, then if you cut the plug off the end, you don't know which is positive and which is negative because it doesn't tell you. So although it does have a polarity switch, you can switch it over. You always, obviously, if you're going to connect up more buildings than just the one to one of these little rectifier things, if you need to sort of follow the same circuits on each building and connect exactly the same on each building. Alright, so this one has, as I say, a polarity switch. It also has a choice of voltage from 3 to 12. Okay, so at the moment I have set this, it says, on 6. Now I looked at that this morning and I'll plug it in. I got my 2 wires and I also have my ammeter. Okay, so I'll put that on volties. We know which is positive here and which is negative. Okay, now what we have to do is to ascertain which one of these is positive and which one's negative. So if we put one on one and one on the other, and then let's have a look. Can you read that, Harry?
Yep.
It says 8.85, yeah? But it's got a minus side in front of it. Can you see that? Okay. So that means we've got the polarity reversed. So we'll switch them around. We'll put this positive on the black wire with the white line on it, and we'll put the other one on the other one. Okay. So we've got 8.84, again 6, okay? But it's not negative.
Yep.
Now that means we've got these round the right way. So this is positive and that's negative. Positive, negative. Okay? So it just happens that the positive one has got a white line down it. Okay, so if I remember that that is positive and that is negative. So the red from that will go onto the positive there, and the black will go onto the, yeah, look at that. Okay, now it will not work the other way around, the LED. Okay, if I switch it over, it won't work. So make certain, either mark on that with a little bit of tape or something. A little bit of tape doubled over, positive, negative. Okay. Now you did notice that that was 8 point something odd volts, wasn't it? Yeah? And yet my transformer is set at 6. So there's something to be aware of, isn't it? They don't always give you what they say they give you. So give it a check out, eh? Because if you, although these LEDs are good for 12 volts, if you bang in anything more than 12 volts, they'll blow up. Okay? You don't want to do that because they're not cheap. So we've got those. We know which way around they are, and we know which way around these are. Okay. So if we don't change the polarity on the, just make sure they're not touching. Right. We're not going to change the polarity on the whatnot. I tell you what, I could unplug it, couldn't I? Yeah, makes sense. Right. Anyway, okay. So what I've done is I've made a hole, as you can see, through the ceiling of the building. Okay. Now this building has. This is the side that it's going in, this one, okay, and I'll put one in this side as well. But we've got two separate rooms on this side. One of them has a fireplace, one of them doesn't. So what we can do is we'll put this through here, okay. So I'll feed it up from the bottom. Okay. Push it through. Right, that's good enough, that's nice. We'll keep those just like that, okay. And then we'll use some what have I got? Yoo-hoo glue, okay. It's nearly run out, I'm afraid, so that's why I did that. So we're going to just whoop, nice big blob of Yoo-hoo glue there. Just to keep it in place, stop it from moving about. Then we need to think about where to put these wires, okay? So what I want those wires to do is to go back down through the roof, through the ceiling, sorry, through here and through the platform itself. So we'll try and keep them right in the corner. So it goes down, the wires go down in the corner so you won't see them, okay? So if we turn this over, we can fit that where it's meant to be, okay? You can see that building is going to sit about there. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to mark in the corner, in the right corner, so it'll be this one here, that one there, we'll mark that, okay, and then we'll put a hole through there. So I have my hole drilling appliances there. So we'll just try and put a big hole through to begin with. You won't succeed, and then we'll make it a little bit bigger just to get the two wires through, okay. Right, so 1, 2, there we go, all that. So that now will go through there. Whoop. So that's wrestling with an octopus, right, there we go. Those wires will come down. Oh, it's the wrong one, isn't it? Woo! I knew I shouldn't have had that glass of wine at lunchtime, honey. There we go. That's there. And these can come down in the corner. Can you see?
Yeah.
Not an exceptionally good shot, is it? How about
Yeah.
that? And you won't see those. Okay, if you're looking in through the windows, you won't see those. They'll come down and through the platform. Okay. much if that's upside down, of course. It doesn't make any difference because that's the way it goes. Down through the corner like that. Alright. And then we'll join them up underneath, the two from here. We'll join up, we'll solder them together. We'll solder up the platform lamps, which we've got. And we'll join them all together so that we've just got one connector for the railway station, okay? And we've got some switches, so there's another platform railway station the other side of the line, isn't there? So we can wire that up as well, all to the same switch.
Put the other building upside down.
Sorry? I've got the other building upside down as well. God, I bet. Look about Alice in Wonderland. So, what we... Well, it's not dark in here, is it? Oh! So we may not see the lights, but if you could focus on that building on your right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the light? Come on. Oof.
Yep.
Yep. That's pretty, isn't it? We'll have to do something with the inside. I think we'll have to stick some timetables in there and a little bench and a person. And make absolutely certain, of course, that no light shows from underneath the building and no light shows from underneath the door, which it looks as if it's going to at the moment.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, doesn't it also?
No.
Oh, that's okay then. Oh, it does myself. Right. Anyway, that was a quickie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, that's whilst you're building buildings. Retrofitting lights into buildings, a lot more complicated, of course, trying to find somewhere to put the wires. So I'll continue with this. I'll stick another one in here, same thinking. Take the wire in, down, through it, glue it, etc, etc. Alright? And we'll go through the station lights when we actually finish this and put it together. Right. Oh, right. This is here the semi-completed. It's not quite completed. The station island platform that we were making earlier. This is a couple of days on from the first little bit of video. We have fitted some lampposts in here. We fitted some LEDs in the two waiting rooms, and we've also fitted some little LEDs in the centre area here. If I hold it up, you can see a little bit better perhaps. Let me just, okay, you can see the little lampposts, one each end. Okay. Oh, the toilet, of course. Forgot the toilet. Right. Says gentlemen's on it, this side. What we're waiting for now, perhaps, is some seats and some station name boards, which I haven't actually decided what it's going to be called yet. So we'll do those. Right. I just want to show you the underside of the station so that you can see basically the wiring that I've done. Okay, right, let me just come round here so I can show you. Right, this one here and this one here are the lampposts. We've then taken the wires from those, which are 12 volt LEDs, connected them to the 12 volt LED which we've put inside the actual railway waiting room. We've done exactly the same this end. Whoop, where are we? We've done the same this end, so we've got lamppost, LED, all soldered up, okay, and then those two connected together and terminated in 1-2 cable here, wire, ready to go when we put it onto the baseboard, through the baseboard and connected to the ring circuit which goes round for the lighting, okay, and that'll be put onto a separate switch. Okay, right, we'll just for fun I'll just join these wires together sort of for a minute. Okay, just twist them, see if the thing works, obviously. Alright, so we're on the transformer at the moment. What do we got? Okay. Oh! Right, there we go. I don't know whether you can see that. So we've got the lights here, the lights in the station and the lights there as well. And we also have the LEDs underneath the canopy in there, just to light up this centre bit where people walk through. I think that looks alright actually. I'm quite happy with that. Now that is, according to my machine, 6 volts. Okay, we can turn it up to 12, so we'll see if it makes any difference. Let's just get a little bit closer, shall we? Whoop. How about that? Up the voltage. Whoop. That's it, 12 volts. That's quite bright. So everything works. 9 volts, everything works. 7.5 volts, everything works. Oh, 6 volts. The 3 LEDs inside have stopped working, I think, have they? No, they're still working. Okay, they're still working. So that's everything's working on 6 volts. They're a little bit flicky. Go down. So that must be the size of the resistors. They all come fitted with resistors, these, so must be the size of the resistors that prohibits those centre ones. So I don't think that's too bad actually. I don't think that's too bad. Looks quite nice. Anyway, we'll try it at night, see if it works, and we'll see you again next time for the, I don't know what'll be next time. We're doing some painting of doing some what do they call it? Station railway platform fencing. Okay, That's got to go on the other platform on the other side of the line. So we'll fit that, and then we've got to retrofit some light bulbs in that one. We'll do that soon. So anyway, bye. See you next time. Yeah, I quite like that. It's alright. Oh, we got LED there. LED there. Some under the canopy. And LED there. Oh, the toilet. Here's the toilet. And another station light. Yeah, I like that. It's come out quite well actually. All I need to do now is put it up on the upstairs on the track. See what it looks like. Alright, well, I'll see you soon. Bye.